it's been quite interesting and at the same time challenging. To the glory of God, we have tried our possible best not to disappoint our people. In terms of our legislative responsibility in the House, we have successfully sponsored a total of about 10 bills now and other motions that have direct impact on my constituency and Nigeria, in general. But the economic environment, particularly with with COVID, which we experienced in the last 2 to 3 years, has added, a lot of responsibility on us, because we have had to go outside the traditional areas of responsibilities of a legislator, to meet the needs of our people in terms of infrastructural facilities, and some other economic support initiatives, for our people. If you are familiar with the Parliament, the Committee on House Services is responsible for the welfare of members of the cooperative. Members of the House, and is also charged with the responsibility of providing equipment and materials to make their job easy. In a nutshell, the responsibility of the Committee on House Services is to ensure a conducive environment for the parliamentarians to work, and to a large extent, the committee has been able to achieve this because for the first time in a very long period, all the equipment, the vehicles and all what have you that are normally allocated to members to enhance the performance of their job, we concluded before the end of the second year. Which was not so, in the past. And also, if you are also familiar with the House, the maintenance of peace within the House, rests squarely on the Committee on House Services. Because if the environment is not conducive for them, definitely there can be peace in the House. And to a very large extent, we have succeeded in doing that. And kudos to the leadership of the House, that has made the job of the committee easy. So by and large, the committee has succeeded, in supporting the leadership to enhance, legislative function in the House. Well, it's most unfortunate that we have such a high level of turnover of legislators. It's not good for our democracy. A legislator is like a wine. It gets better with age. A lot of resources are expended on training a legislator, and also performance is enhanced by experience. How long you stay on the job. But if you keep on changing, whoever you are bringing in will have to start afresh, and this does not help our democracy. If you go to, if you are to look at the experience in other democracy, like United States of America, you have legislators that have been in the House for 20, 30 years, and their constituents keep on returning them, to the House, because it is how long and how effective a legislator is that can be beneficial to the constituents, So, but however, we are growing. Our democracy is developing. We will get there one day, But one thing I also want to state is that in the review, the Electoral Amendment Act that was passed in the House has contributed a lot to curb malpractices, of the past, associated with the process. For instance, based on the Electoral Act, whoever wins the primary and the result declared, nobody can change or remove, present another person, to in his own handwriting, withdrawing from the race. Equally, there cannot be a consensus candidate emerging from the process without the affected aspirants, agreeing to the consensus agreement. This is a departure from the past, that one party chieftain can sit down somewhere and just write the names of his chosen or anointed candidates. That is not to say that that has been eliminated totally, but we experience of this year, will assist us in improving.
Helpless, found myself so desperate on my knees.
Well, to me, there is no bad system. It is we, the actors, that are either bad or good.
Right.
Now, I have experienced the two, direct primaries. The direct primary and indirect primary, the delegate system. During the general election, vote buying, as you people call it, it's not limited to the delegate system alone, even during the general election. But it could be more expensive with direct primary. It could be more expensive because we have more people to take care of, and also the arrangements. The challenges that such arrangement will throw up. For instance, if you are talking of a constituency now, a constituency would say 20 wards. It means that the primary will take place in 20 locations, 20 voting centers. And you can imagine the total number of wards in the country. And mark you, it's not just one political party. We have so many political parties that will have to hold their primaries, throughout their the wards, So challenges in terms of security, challenges in terms of monitoring by INEC, the police, and all what have you. I believe that as imperfect as the delegate system is, I believe that with time, things will get better.